Okay, we're doing this today. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Janine the Alchemist. Like and subscribe for more content like this. Let's go. I'm a little bit fired up. Also, please excuse any noise you might hear from the other room. It's the weekend. My kids are up doing stuff, so I might have to get up or whatever. And welcome to my spooky story vibes, dark vibes here. We're going to review, I'm going to do a simple symbolism of Demons by Doja Cat. This one was requested, and I actually had been wanting to do this one, but I didn't know how, and I thought, you know what, no time like the present. No time like the freaking present and what everything that's going on in the world today. I'm actually super opinionated, and you know what I realized is I don't care what people think of me. I don't care. All I care about is what my kids think about me in the end of the day. I'm gonna talk about my perspective. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just giving what I'm seeing and how I'm interpreting the art, and you're welcome to interpret it however you feel. I know that people have very strong opinions about this video. We're gonna dissect this. This is one of those videos that people think prove that the music industry is demonic, and I'm bringing it to the table because I'm going to be critical of that. I'm going to actually look at this, assess it. I'm going to look at it from a filmmaker type perspective. I'm going to look at it from an art perspective and spiritual perspective and my knowledge on symbolism. And yeah, it's just, I feel like I didn't know I was going to be this person. I didn't know that I was going to make videos like this, and I know that these videos like that can be offensive to people and scary to people, but if I feel like if I don't talk about it, who's going to? These are the kinds of conversations that I feel only happen one-on-one between friends and just like in late night chill conversation, but I really think that it's important to talk about it right here on the internet, even if I'm going to get criticism for it, because a lot of things need to be said. And also, there's a lot going on in the US right now, a lot of just concerning stuff. It just makes it feel more important now than ever to talk about this stuff. Okay, so also disclaimer, I don't know anything other than what I just recently researched about Doja Cat. I don't know her. I didn't listen to her music. This is like the first song of hers that I intentionally listened to so that I could watch the music video and see what I thought about it, see if I thought it was demonic. But pretty much I did see this interview of her where she addresses her spiritual beliefs.
I'm not religious, and so people aren't gonna like that because I wear a cross, but I'm gonna do what I want. I'm sorry, when the fuck did I say that I was a Satanist? It's really tacky and annoying and discredits a lot of the hard work that I've put in. It's not real. When you see a fucking CGI dragon fly by a screen, it's not a real dragon, but people really feel that way.
You can tell me whether or not you believe her. I personally like to see what artists had to say about themselves spiritually. There's so many artists who say what they think spiritually.
I started going to non-denominational churches looking for stability and hope. And I put my faith in Christ as my rock, savior, shield. And I will say it did provide a container in some ways for instilling important values that weren't modeled in the industry or in my family. But respectfully, it would be several years before I understood that the church was saturated in American nationalism, militarism, capitalism, racism, patriarchy, celebrity culture, and the like.
On a world that's saying I'm only spiritual because I want unity, that's exactly what religion means. We bastardized the meaning of it over time, and we've excluded people and we've corporatized it and such. But yes, I am religious. And I remember writing things like, during the making of that movie, like, science is the practical pursuit of God. The two are not exclusive, belief and science. And I never saw those as contradictions. That's part of the reason I attacked that role and became a part of that movie. I wanted to play a person that had that point of view. For myself, I don't know what to do in my daily life with the burning bush. I do know what to do with love your neighbor like yourself.
Definitely have never been a part of a satanic ritual. Don't know any people who have been a part of a satanic ritual. I'm not sure if the Illuminati is real. It probably is. I have not been extended an offer to join. I feel like if it was real, I would have been given an offer to join by now. Not a Satanist or any kind of like an evil witch, light worker, yes, I do, rituals, but that's not a negative thing. Anything is a ritual. Doing your skincare routine is a ritual. Going to church is a ritual. So I think people have to separate that word. That word has been demonized for so long.
Was religion a part of your life growing up?
It was, yeah. I went to Catholic school. I'm Italian. I went to Catholic church. I did the Sunday church thing, and I think it was the Pope at the time was like totally homophobic and totally not a fan of women at all, or like also like SpongeBob or Harry Potter, and I was like, nah, this, I can't do this.
Not for me.
I was like, I'm out, guys, I can't do it, and I just became more spiritual.
You don't have to believe them. I'm not saying people don't lie.
Are you a part of the Illuminati?
Yes, that's true.
I'm like in my Ariana Grande video. I know, like, I'm not saying that people don't join toxic groups. I'm not saying people aren't satanic or worship the devil. I'm just saying that I'm not just going to look at something and assume that, especially when it comes from artists, because a lot of this stuff is just symbolism. A lot of this stuff does not necessarily mean that, or it's for shock value. There are plenty of Christian people who are evil, who like to hide behind their faith and say that they are superior. There's, for God's sake, like, there's a rise in Nazis in my country right now, and they are all Judeo-Christians. So putting that into perspective, I'm sick of the church dominating over this spiritual warfare conversation, because I firmly believe in freedom of religion and freedom of spirituality. And just because something is being shown to you does not just mean that it is demonic or that is the point. It's important to understand art so that you can interpret it. Art is a language. Symbolism is a language. A picture is worth 1,000 words for a reason. Culture goes into a lot of filmmaking, etc. Whether or not the artist has a positive or negative impact on the world, I'll say my opinion on it. And also, going back to the Taylor Swift video, I'm not saying celebrities like that I'm like fanning over them and that I love them and that I think that Taylor Swift is good just because I defended her. Yeah, like, she is a huge billionaire. Oh, I was gonna do a video on Ice Spice. I quite frankly don't care. I think that the point I need to make has more to do, will be covered better by just assessing this video. Like, I don't care about what's going on with Taylor Swift and her pet projects. Like, from what I can see, Ice Spice is just like all the other artists, and except for like with a Betty Boop flavor. I think that it's dangerous, especially in today's world, to look at something and just say it is absolutely evil without any critical thinking. Looking at something that looks scary and saying, oh my God, that is Satan. Any spiritual warfare that I've had has come from Christians.
Listen, the Christians in the comment section, holy God. Yeah. I mean, zero offense at all, but they are mean. Yeah. They're so mean. Like, damn, I'm trying to make a song about global warming and they're like, she's Satan. Y'all are Satan, damn.
Yeah, whatever. I'll get into it. Let's start out by looking into the word demon. Okay, the word demon, an evil spirit or devil, especially one thought to possess a person or act as a tormentor in hell. Or there's also forceful, fierce, skillful performer, activity, reckless, mischievous. The root word is daemon. From Greek, it means deity or genius. Let's break it down even further. A supernatural being or spirit. And then there's also a lot of lore from different religions about types of demons like jinns and all these types of things. Sometimes when we're talking about possession, we can also talk about people being overcome by feelings and emotions. So let's just get into it. Let's just start this music video. Okay, we got a haunted house. Some references. It's pretty shocking at first look. She's literally looking like a black devil. Interesting. Okay, so we got the static TV, like from the Poltergeist with the kids, you know. A poltergeist is like a trickster demon. It's like it messes with you and it finds it amusing. It laughs at you. So whenever I watch music videos or anything, I try to ask myself why they decided to make the setting the way it is, why they decided to create the premise that they create. Location, to establish the feeling, it is the location. We are at a haunted house. Now, do I just say, we're at a haunted house, so therefore they're throwing it right in our faces. They're saying this is evil. They're saying this is demonic. Like, maybe, sure, maybe they're throwing it in our faces or whatever, but also maybe they're telling a story. My battery died. Sorry about that. So, okay, we got the poltergeist. The poltergeist is like a trickster demon. We've got the actress, Christina Ricci, who played Wednesday. She was also in Casper and a number of other films. I think she was in Sleepy Hollow. I mean, people, you should know who she is. Like, she's very, very famous. She has sleep paralysis. There's no more perfect time for me to play this than right now in Black History Month and with everything going on. I'm going to tell you right now what this music video is. This is how scared white women are who criticize Doja Cat. This is how scared white women are of black women. This is so obvious. They're scared of, she's literally looking like the black demon, the black devil, which is like a reference to like, oh my gosh, like everyone's so afraid of the black devil. Everything that black people do, everything that comes from us, it is just the scariest thing. She, in her deepest nightmares, she doesn't understand it. She feels like she's got sleep paralysis because she's being forced to watch this, black people stuff in the media, and she doesn't understand, and there's nothing she can do about it, and it's the scariest thing that she's ever seen, and Doja is obviously making fun of it. It takes me 2 seconds to see that. She's basically saying like, what, I'm your worst nightmare. Like, so I can tell these people, when I read the lyrics, let me pull the lyrics up. When I read the lyrics, I remember it's like she's referring to people who criticize her online. Oh my god. Demons, lyrics, Doja Cat. Okay, how my demons look now that my pocket's full. How my demons look now that you shook. So she's making all this money. The people who criticize her. Oh my god. I'm on to bigger things. I just bought a limousine. You live like me in your dreams. I just quit the nicotine. If you're throwing... I'm not going to say that. I'm a queen. I am expeditiously. Are you off key? I would never let you in my VIP. We are enemies. We are foes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so basically Doja Cat is saying that she's successful. She's made lots of money. She has things that these people could not even imagine in their dreams, and they're criticizing her and saying all these horrible things about her, but ultimately they don't have what she has. They don't understand the life she has. She's actually doing better than she's ever done in her life, and she thinks that it's got her, the people who criticize her, it's got them shook. It rocks their world to see that she is doing better than ever. I'm almost wondering, like, who are the demons? It's like these people are her demons, and she is a nightmare in their dreams. They're terrified of her and her success, and they don't even know what that means. Like, that she looks great, she quit nicotine, her career is on the rise, and this is the people who criticize her, is a worst nightmare. Yeah, it's pretty shocking. Of course the Christians think that this is demonic. Because it's terrifying, like her whole... But okay, also after I researched Doja Cat, this is what she does. She wears insane costumes with the prosthetics. Like, this is what she does. I just understand this so much that it makes me laugh. The people criticizing this, it's funny. It's like, it's the scariest thing in the world. It shows me that this video is a mockery, like the poltergeist. Doja Cat is making fun of her haters. That's what this is. Are you surprised? She's making fun of them for being so terrified at her success that it's funny to her at this point. She feels untouchable. And it's almost funny to her that these women who criticize her that are this terrified and scared. I think that this is a commentary on racism of white people being scared of the black devil, which is racist, by the way, being afraid of black people. And, I'm so sick of white people being afraid of black people. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of it. They're just so threatened by our talent, our strength, and our beauty. Doja Cat's basically saying that she's better than these people. She's she's transcended past this. Also, the bathtub scene is a reference to The Shining. Shining is a man who is an alcoholic who struggles with writer's block, and there's like a form of possession taking place as it like derived from that. And in the beginning, you see that painting. Remember that famous painting with a woman who is having an orgasm from an incubus, and an incubus kind of sucks energy from people, but instead Doja Cat is the demon in this. So I think that she's saying that she puts into herself, she derives energy from herself, and when the hand goes on her head with the all-seeing eye, you can see that in many different ways, but if you get down into the deepest meanings of that, the all-seeing eye is God, your inner eye, your the I am, consciousness, the self. So she goes within herself and uses what she knows to write what she has, that she does not have writer's block. She goes within, she puts into herself, and she creates, she replenishes, gets that from herself. Whereas the criticism is of these other people, where there's an underlying form of people being disappointed with their failure to achieve what they want to achieve, and they're kind of putting it out on her, where they're having their demons take them over, their vices, their jealousy of her kind of suck the energy out, because they're putting energy into thinking about her and what she's doing, whereas she is getting pleasure from life. She is using the knowledge she has. She is getting energy and putting energy back into herself, instead of letting that energy be wasted by focusing on somebody else like they're doing. They're putting all their focus and energy into her, and the energy is being wasted while ignoring their own personal vices. Like in The Shining with the alcoholism, she's saying like, you're over there addicted to this, but I'm healing. And while they're wasting all this time and energy being obsessed with her, she's doing the work. This painting is also about infatuation and obsession, showing these people that she's singing to their obsession with her. While you were sleeping and not doing the work and having writer's block, you put your focus on me. She's like, I'm doing good. I'm doing better than I've ever done in my life. I'm healing. I'm awakened. Who are you? What are you doing? She even calls them gross and a number of things. It's like, focus on yourself, where she's almost laughing, like saying like, you're disgusting. You would never be in my VIP. I understand things and have worked harder than you've ever worked. She needs a freaking exorcism from these people. That's why she's taking a bath. I think that Doja Cat is saying that these people are her demons, but they're viewing her as the demon, and she is taking this bath. She needs a freaking exorcism. She's flexing. What else do you expect from these artists? She's saying that she's gotten clean, and these people need to get clean, and they've got their own addictions to worry about. When she says Percocets got you, like, take the log out of your own eye, like, worry about yourself. We got the all-seeing eye. She's basically saying that she's awakened, she's woke, she knows things, or who knows, maybe she's saying that she's possessed by the devil. Oh, and the attic is symbolism for the mind, the brain. So right when the hand goes onto the all-seeing eye in the back and lifts her, it goes right to her attic. So now we're in her head. We've got 3 demons here. Ooh, now we're in the woman's attic. So it's like Doja Cat lives rent-free. So this isn't, okay, oh my gosh, okay. So we're in this woman's head. We're in her attic, and the demons are basically saying that she's living rent-free in these people's minds, that she's successful. They're shook that she's doing so well, that she's got this power, that she's successful. It's just keeping them up at night how well maybe she's also talking about people that she left behind in the past, that she's more successful than now. Okay, and here's the most ironic and hilarious part, is that she's literally saying, if you just would watch it yourselves, and this song, I didn't really like it until I listened to it a couple times for this video, but that's kind of how it happens. It gets catchier and catchier as time goes on, but this isn't my vibe, all right? I'm not saying you have to like these songs, and I keep saying that. It's like, it doesn't mean you have to like these songs, but like, before you just say what something is, do your own research and actually assess and watch, and don't just be scared by the images. Why are you, it's like people are almost so scared that they're gonna get possessed by watching the video itself. That's why we gotta use our critical thinking skills to just think while you're watching things. Don't just mindlessly consume and absorb, like think, assess. I get why people are scared of this one. It's very visually scary looking. So when in the attic, she says She's literally saying exactly what the song is and what is happening, what the point is. I'm a puppet, I'm a sheep, I'm a cash cow. I'm the fastest growing bitch on all your apps now. You are tired of me 'cause I'm on your ass now. You are mad at me 'cause I'm all they slap now. I can nap now. Lots of people that were sleeping say I rap now. Lots of people's hopes and dreams are finally trashed now. Lots of people say they meet me in the past now. So it's obvious when she says I'm a puppet, I'm a sheep, I'm a cash cow. She's signed to a label. She's made it into the big leagues. She works in the movie industry. She is making that money. She is an advertisement. She's a cash cow. The things that she makes are making money. She is successful. She's growing fast. They're tired of her because she's on all their screens. They're mad at her because she's doing so well. She can now rest. She's doing so well because of all of her success. Lots of people that were sleeping say I rap now. People are criticizing her because she worked hard while they maybe gave up on their dreams or didn't work as hard as her, and she surpassed them. Because of her hard work, because she was consistent, she actually made it through because she was talented. Lots of people's hopes and dreams are finally in the trash now. So she's saying that people who did not reach where she's at are jealous, and they are like devastated, and it makes them angry to see how successful she is. And that's why it's their sleep paralysis demon, because the people who don't like her, the people that she competed with and won against, they're like, oh my gosh, like she's winning, I'm losing. And she's basically gloating in this song. Lots of people say they met me in the past now. So they don't really know her anymore. I done took the spotlight and made him black out. I done took the whole I'm not going to say all that. Okay. She's in the spotlight now, and it made them black out. It's so clear. It's so obvious. And you know, what people will do is they'll watch this. They'll see her at the typewriter and be like, oh my gosh, look, there are goats around her. And, you know, the goat is a symbol for like the Baphomet or for Satan. But it's also, she might be calling herself the goat, like with, you know, the slang term, the greatest of all time. She's saying, I'm the GOAT. There's her at the typewriter. She's writing all these hits. She's working hard. She's making the money. Yeah. And even their kids are watching her. You know how ghosts, they disappear and they reappear, and like also this woman who's like looking for the ghost in her house, she can't see. She's basically saying that she works so well they can't even see when she pops out. You know, like when a ghost like opens the blinds and suddenly the cabinets are all open and stuff, and you can't like see when or where. She's basically saying, I'm everywhere. I'm so good at my job that you can't even by the time you even see it, her hit is already out there. Like she works so fast, so efficiently. She's bragging. I'm not saying that is good. I'm not saying it's a good thing to be arrogant, but like that is to be expected with pop music. That's to be expected. She's doing things they don't even understand. And she's playing in their face, like being the poltergeist. Even their kids are watching. She's so successful, even your kids are watching. Oh my gosh, scariest thing ever. Like, oh no, the black devil. I'm in front of you so much that you can't do anything about it. It's your worst nightmare. The whole thing is, she's just making fun of them. She's being a poltergeist. A poltergeist doesn't always hurt you. So they get amusement from scaring you. Now they run out the house. It's haunted. Yeah, I would not watch this for any other reason than to make this video. But like, the vibe is just, it's laughable to her, the way that people react to her. She's like, what? I'm doing really well. Like, I'm talented. I work so fast, so hard that you can't even keep up. You can't even see me coming. The fact that they get so angry that she's successful, it's like, it's a joke to her. And the reason I see a racial undertone here is it's because she's literally a black devil in it. I don't know. What do you guys think? She chose this. Look, freedom of religion, freedom of artistic freedom. To me, we have more to fear than the success of black creators and artists and these billionaires and singers like Taylor Swift. There's a lot more fish to fry, like what's actually happening in the world. Like, I remember Eminem made a song a long time ago where, like, basically he was getting letters of parents, like, blaming him for their kids and what they see on TV. And he's saying, like, that's, like, it's not the artist's fault. Or, like, when Lady Gaga was talking about how someone was complaining that kids were at her show, she's like, this show isn't for kids. like it's not her job to parent your kids. Parent your own kids, and like instead of just looking at stuff and being like scared of Black people and their beats and what they create, like focus on yourself and your own addictions. And it's just like, just because it looks different and scary, it's like, don't let fear rule you. And like, I could just tell she's had some Karens come after her, and this song is that. And it's also probably over her competitors, like, and her being more successful than people on her come up or friends that she lost on her way up. That, I mean, like, you don't really, sometimes I make these videos and I'm like, people don't need me to explain this, but yeah, like a house, a haunted house, it's so obvious. It's like the thinking about the things that go over your mind and mind. People cannot handle her success. It's the scariest thing in the world. It's the most horrible thing. And, you know, I'm going to put in a lot of clips here of people talking about their spirituality, like Emma Watson with her tarot cards.
Oh, my tarot cards! I love the ritual of it. So I pulled the world card.
Ariana Grande with her tarot cards.
You are a witch?
I am, indeed. The witchiest witch.
People leaving the church, like, you know, it's so fucking what if people leave the church? What good is the church even doing for the world right now? What good is it even doing? It was supposed to be a religion of love, right? Like, that is not what the religion is. And it's that religion and art that derived from it that created this image that we have of the devil here today. So what if the witchy movement is on the rise? So what if people have different beliefs?
Do you feel like you're coming out as a witch, maybe?
I mean, yes.
Now connecting to like my ancestors and my angel.
Mother is from the Philippines.
Yeah.
You'd never been there.
I'd never been there.
You got to just recently go. That must have been an incredibly sort of spiritually awakening. What was that like? Do you feel like it changed you?
Yeah, I mean, like I had always said, I feel like there's a piece of myself that's missing. And I had a moment when I was there actually meeting with these tribes, and they were talking about what they believe in and like how they do this dance and this ritual that is very like primal and tribal. And it's this dance, and they're like calling all the good spirits, and then they like crack a coconut and like cleanse you. And like, this is so beautiful, and that's a side of the Philippines that I never knew.
Yeah.
So I felt very seen.
My parents are both from Egypt, and when I went to Egypt, I remember for the first time, I remember looking around and being so surprised at how connected I felt to people who I didn't share a language with. I felt like I was all red, white, and blue, but there was something about looking and seeing my eyes in somebody that felt transformative.
Yeah.
The most kind people have been witches to me, spiritual people, Jews. So yeah, she's mocking this stuff. She's mocking it, but like, does it deserve to be mocked? Does this mentality of fear mongering deserve to be mocked? I think the answer is yes. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm not saying that kids should watch this. I'm not saying it's like appropriate for under 18. I mean, I'm not sure what positive things come out of her mocking her foes, but I watched this and I'm just seeing like, yeah, like of course she made this. She's probably had a lot of backlash over the years that led to this. And you know what? Any publicity is good publicity, right? Like the religious fanatics will see this, get scared of it, create all this fuss. These artists, they feed into it and they use it to get more views. She wanted to use scary movie references from famous horror movies and make this. And the symbolism is perfect for what she's saying. She's saying pretty much, I'm the goat and I live rent-free in these people's minds. They can't even see me coming. They're scared of me and my success. And that's all I have to say about that. Leave your opinion down in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.